How to check if a directory or folder exists on Windows-like system with Ansible? I'm going to show you a live demo with some simple Ansible code. I'm Luca Burton and welcome in today's episode of Ansible Pilot. Today we are talking about Ansible module win_stat. The full name is ansible.windows.win_stat, which means that is part of a collection or module specialized to interact with Windows target host. It's a module pretty stable and out for years. It works in Windows and Windows Server operating system. It gets information about Windows file. For Linux target, use the stat module instead. The only mandatory parameter is path, that is, the file system full path of the object to check. The module returns a complex object. The property that is interesting for us is dir, so which means that is a directory, not a file. This attribute is true or positive if the object is a directory. The best way is to get our hands dirty. So let's see together how to check if the example directory or folder exists on desktop of the user on Windows-like system with Ansible Playbook. Let's have fun! Welcome to my editor for a simple playbook about how to check a directory in Windows-like system. First of all, let's begin our YAML document with 3- and one play name check if is a directory that is going to execute again host all of my inventory. Let me define also one variable named directory. This is the full path of my directory. Let me use the single quote so will be easier to write the path. So under C user, my user is called Vagrant and the directory is on the desktop and named example. To check, I need to use the task list. Okay. The first will be to check the directory. So the task name will be check the directory. Here we go. Using ansible.windows.win_stat. Let me specify the parameter path with the value of the variable directory. Here we go. And I'm going to save the output with register inside the dir_data variable. Now let's access this variable. The most convenient way is to print out a message if we found a directory. So to print message we need ansible.builtin.debug module. And we could specify the message with MSG and simply let's write out the text directory, name of the directory, here we go, present. Easy peasy. And I would like to display this message only when the directory exists. So let me check it out. dir_data.stat is dir is defined first of all, and when dir_data.stat.isDir is true. So I'm going to print it out the message only when the directory exists. So here we go. In less than 15 lines of code, I'm able to connect to a one target host, verify the file system folder, and printed out a message if we found a directory. Welcome to my demo Windows machine. As you can see, there is no example directory in the desktop. Let me double check with Explorer, and on the desktop of the user there is no example directory. So what could we do? Let me double check the full path under users, vagrant, desktop. Here we go. It's empty. Let's see the result of my Ansible playbook in this situation. Welcome on the terminal of my Ansible controller. Let me execute my Ansible playbook with Ansible-playbook. Let me specify also my inventory file with -e, and then the path of my Ansible playbook code. The execution is going to be very fast, just the time for Ansible to connect to the target machine, verify the status of the directory, and not print the error message, which means directory not found. So, great result. What if we create the directory? Back on my Windows demo machine, let me right click, new folder, example. Here we go. As you can see, I created on the desktop of the user, and automatically I saw also on the Windows Explorer tool. Let me align to icicle bin, and here we go. What happened in this situation? How the output of the Ansible playbook changes? There is only one way to figure out. Let's move to the terminal. Back on the terminal of my Ansible controller, let me re-execute the same exact command as before. So Ansible playbook, inventory file, and playbook name. This time we receive a different output. As you can see, directory found task actually is printing out the full path of the directory. You might notice the double slash. This is a common thing because a slash usually is an escape character for Ansible. So as you can see, the execution involved one more step that previously was skipped. So in this way you could change the flow of your Ansible playbook if you find or not one directory. Maybe you would like to create or take some action. Don't you think it's great? Now you know how to check if a directory exists on Windows-like system with Ansible. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, write me a message, and in general, keep in touch with me. Have a great day, and let's automate Windows more with Ansible. This video is part of our Ansible automation program. Sign up today on www.ansiblepilot.com for uninterrupted exclusive video and so much fun.